This is a progress video of Craiglea Alan. He's lot 33 at the Ray White Rocky Working Dog Sale this Sunday, 24th of April. So this is Alan's first look at a mob more than 6 or 9 head of broke trainer cattle, which you would have seen in the last video. So this week we've just got 240 weaners that we've pulled off, and this is Alan's first look at about 50 in this little mob. So the weaners have been in the yard for a couple of days and just knocked the edge off them with the older dogs, and this is their first time out in this big grass cooler. This is first look. So that's Alan coming across the screen there now. He's a big leggy tricoloured dog. Still only 10 months in these clips. You can kind of tell which he is. He's dragging the lead. So the main reason that, main question people are being asked is, will he bite cattle? So this is him there, has a bit of a crack at that beast, gets up, another crack there, gets scruffed for his troubles. Doesn't seem to worry him at this point. So he's not a big biter when things are going well. He's pretty clean and tidy, but yeah, there's a couple of little spots here through the couple of different looks that I've given him. But yeah, he will bite a beast, but I wouldn't call him an aggressive or a rough dog. I just think he's probably got just the right amount for a 10-month-old pup. So that's him there, at the bottom of the screen, round to the right. So what I've been doing, I haven't done anything different to demonstrate these sale dogs. I just basically been breaking these weaners down into 4 lots of about 60. I think there's about 50 in this mob. But I've got 5 adult dogs there that would be doing the job anyway. And I've just used the opportunity to sub. I've got 4 young dogs that I'd like to show some weaners this week. So I just rotate one young dog in and just treat the job as usual. I'll start to point out Alan a little bit just so you get the hang of which dog he is. So that's him coming across the bottom of the screen there now. You can see him dragging that lead. But he's slotted in with the old dogs, absolutely no worries. This is his genuine first look at a mob bigger than 9 head of trainer cattle. So I'm just doing a little bit of balance, obviously, just to knock the edge off these weaners, and I'm just trying to walk around this fence a little bit, just on balance basically, this fence is electric, so just getting him used to a bit of electric fence before we let him out in the paddock for the day for the first time. There's no command here, we're just balancing. That's Alan coming through about 4th there. He actually does a full circle around the mob here. That's him popped up around the back again. Got the big white chest. He just overran a little bit there, so just every now and then I still have to bump him back to balance. Him again. So whenever these weaners want to run past me, I just let the dogs collect them up on balance again. Just here, I was going to let him out this gate, and that couple just cantered off in the lead, separate to the rest. So the dogs have just headed down there on balance. Alan's up there with them. He's pretty keen to get in the action. He doesn't seem to hold back. He seems to be up in the right kind of spot most of the time. In this case, up in the lead with other dogs. You can see at the top of the screen there. That dog heading to the left. Those other dogs over there trying to block. So this is the wiener's first time out of any sort of yard or cooler, so I'm just letting him out to go across to that gate. You can see at the top of the screen. That was it for day one. That was his first look at a mob. So this is just a very similar scenario on day two. A few more wieners this time, 60 or 70 in this mob, something like that. That's Alan there. Just wanted to get in and have a crack at one, so I just had to pop him back to balance. So I didn't really dull these ones down this time. With the older dogs, I'll just kind of let him out and put Alan on straight away, whereas yesterday I just knocked the edge off him a little bit before I let the young dog off, but that's him on the left of the screen anyway. It's him balancing back on the left of the screen again. Yesterday I thought they were a little bit dull for his first work, so I'm not really mucking around in this cooler this time. I spent the day in that paddock and I yarded them for the night. There's obviously another 180 or so on top of this mob, but these are just ones I cut out to work. But yeah, they spent the day in the paddock and I yarded them last night. And we're going to take them over the paddock for the day again. So they're a little bit keener to run hard to where they were yesterday. That wasn't a dog barking then, around there in the lead. Ruby ran around there and got run over for her troubles. That was a yelp, not a bark. Anyone that cares. That's Alan there coming around on the left. This is all pretty slow and repetitive, but I just thought it was a good idea to show exactly what Alan's been up to. So he's been started on sheep and got a good stop and a bit of balance and a little cast, good call off. But I haven't been doing any training really with him much this month. Just getting him introduced to cattle and getting him keen. So you'll notice here in these mob situations I've never worked him on his own at this point. Not that he wouldn't, but I've just slotted him in with the old dogs and he's just kind of doing a little job. So he doesn't require other dogs to work. He is independent, will work on his own, no worries at all. But for this number of head, this early in the piece, I just slot him in with the team. Then I'm just going to open this gate. I'm going to walk him across the top of the screen there and let him into the paddock for the day. That's Alan there at the back dragging that lead. Good type of dog, travels beautiful, seems to anyway. These wieners went across here yesterday, they know where they're going and they're running a bit harder today. So I just want to get them blocked, and I actually do want to dig them off that gate a little bit. I'm just trying to balance them back towards me. just to tell him.
Hmm?
Take notice of the dogs. So the dogs actually put this one through the fence. If you notice a dog just have a crack and get scruffed for his troubles, that was Alan. So I'll just show it again here. This dog. That was Alan. They will bite one. I'm not putting this in here to impress anybody. People have asked will he bite, and chances are at the demo at the sale he's probably not going to show much of that, but I just want to show that he can bite. But yeah, he's not a troublemaker. He doesn't go looking for trouble. He just seems to sort of know when to be tidy and when to have a bit of a crack. So again, I've just left this stuff in here just to show that, you know, he's pretty tired by this stage for a young dog. Pretty warm sort of a morning. And, you know, I'm just making him, that's him there. I'm just going to back to balance. And, you know, just making him dig him off the fence here. There's a draw of other cattle over there, top right. But, yeah, he seems to take it all in his stride. Those two nice clean nose bites over Alan. So I'll just show it again. One, two. That's it. I thought that was good effort for a 10-monther. He's got his tongue out now, just starting to make a few mistakes. Just walk in there and see if I can bump him back to balance. Straight in on the front. Three dogs. So just finish this off with this is the hole 240. Just walking up a fence up the road. Going to
Alan,
finish
good boy.
Off to their paddock. This is day 5. So this is just the first time he's ever worked off balance. And, yeah, that's him just working the tail and starting to learn his job. So I think for 10 months he's been going pretty well, and hopefully this video just shows what he's been up to, what he can and can't do. And, might give someone a bit more confidence to have a bit on a young dog. So any inquiries, please give us a call. Numbers on the screen there. Happy to help. Thank you.